Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Father. And then when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like looking for him.
What if the most shocking separation of Tank Davis's career had nothing to do with boxing, but instead was caused by deeper issues behind the scenes that ultimately led him to part ways with Calvin Ford?
It's not all on Coach Calvin, and it's not all on Coach Kenny, and it's not all on Gervonta Davis. I have been paying attention to that camp for a while. I know people in that camp. I know people around that camp. And I can tell you without a doubt that the major issue with Gervonta Davis and that particular camp was the fact that there's so many paid snitches in his camp. It was replete with family members and other people who, whenever they got a piece of information about Gervonta Davis, would try to go out and give that information to somebody else in exchange for.
There's a much deeper story behind this. The tension between Davis and Calvin Ford, along with Kenny Ellis, escalated to its highest point after they started working with Crazy and Rock as a trainee.
See these two men? They have had absolute impact. And now all of a sudden, you found this young lady. How did it come about?
Oh, when I got jumped in Compton, I didn't have no fear in me, and I basically whooped everybody that intended on jumping me. I left with
a major factor behind their separation was the growing tension between them. Even with everything that happened, Calvin still cherishes the years he spent helping shape Tank's career and continues to wish him nothing but success in whatever comes next.
But in my head, looking at how I was grooming him, I got videos that a guy named Omar made. He heard me. He said, yo, we're going to sign with Al. We're going to get with Floyd. And I was just talking. And I didn't even recognize I said it. And that was 5 years before Tank even got where he was at. And everything I sit there and say, man, and people don't understand. What comes out of here and comes in existence, that's from your Lord. You already had what you had because he already gave it to you. It's just how you go about getting it.
Yeah, very
so the
true.
story with Pedraza, Tank and Floyd went through some situations. It's coming out slowly but surely.
Yeah.
And I told Tank, I said, yo, we fucked up. I keep it real with him. I said, the main thing you can do right now is keep.
Many reports suggested that bringing Crazy and Rock into the camp turned out to be a costly decision for Ford, as Tank began to believe his own boxing career was no longer receiving the attention it deserved.
I was going through like how I just fought in Compton, and I tried it out I tried to get trained by Ryan Garcia. That didn't go right. And I tried to get trained by some other dude. That wasn't right. So then it was more so like it put me right back in Baltimore where I'm from, so it's cool. But I hit him on Christmas Eve. But I ain't getting no text back till a couple days after that.
Couple days.
As the situation continued to unfold, reports claimed that Tank had grown increasingly frustrated with Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, accusing them of allowing private information to reach the media and not doing enough to keep his personal life out of the spotlight.
Gervonta is looking up at the internet, seeing what's being said about him, hearing this information coming out about himself and saying, man, where is this coming from? Originally, and this was a couple years ago, I remember when Gervonta started getting upset with it and he started blocking people and getting mad about stuff. And he started telling Kenny and Calvin, that basically not to be announcing things, not to say things about who he's going to fight next or what he's going to do next, because Gervonta started getting irritated about that. I also know that Calvin Ford stopped talking to the media for a long period of time. Kenny Ellis stopped talking to the media about Gervonta in that way.
As additional information has come to light, the story has taken even more unexpected turns. While appearing on a podcast with Smoothie King, Calvin Ford responded to the ongoing speculation about Gervonta Tank Davis and the changes in his training camp. During the conversation, Ford made an unusual claim, hinting that Tank might not actually be the one managing his own Twitter account. The statement immediately sparked discussion and added another twist to the already complicated and widely discussed split between the two.
Gervonta Davis's camp is in turmoil. Man, it's crazy out there, man, on two fronts. One, word is that Gervonta Davis switched trainers again. And the second is word from his camp that they don't believe that Gervonta Davis is really the person talking and making the fight with Devin Haney. Absolute positive, just disorder. That's what I can say about that, man. And it makes me nervous for what's going on with
Calvin Ford stated, "I haven't heard anything about Tank officially training with another coach at this point. We're still a team, and I don't pay attention to everything being said online. As for that Twitter account, I don't believe it's actually Tank running it." While Ford maintained that he had no knowledge of an official partnership between Jose Benavidez Sr. and Tank Davis, many people in the boxing community were already treating it as a completed move. That belief gained momentum after Jose shared videos of Tank working out, making their relationship appear more established. The clips quickly sparked widespread discussion and raised fresh questions about Davis's future. Commenting on the situation, Showbiz the Adult argued that the videos were more than simple training updates, suggesting they were also intended to highlight Tank's connection with Team Benavidez and draw greater attention to the brand.
Not sure if he's completely departing from Calvin Ford tutelage, but it's official. I just saw on Jose Benavidez Sr. Instagram and on his socials, he's showing Gervonta Tank Davis working out in this video and announcing and marketing the new Gervonta Tank Davis on Team Benavidez merchandise. Now, he had a few videos out there showing Gervonta Tank Davis working out and all those things, and I promise you, he could not have made an announcement without Gervonta Tank Davis's blessing. For me, this makes it official, their relationship.
Walking away from a trainer who once felt like a father figure is never a simple choice, but the developments behind the scenes may be even more unexpected. While discussing Tank's decision to work with Jose Benavidez Sr., Sean Porter and Sean Zittel explored the growing controversy surrounding the split. Zittel noted that the true reason behind the fallout has yet to be fully confirmed, but acknowledged that the situation has changed the way he views Tank. In his opinion, Calvin Ford played a major role in building Davis's career from the beginning and stood by him through criticism, legal issues, and public controversy, which makes this separation feel much more personal than an ordinary change of trainers.
It's like, I don't know what the big beef is. Why Calvin built you from scratch. Right. He has always went to bat for you, even when you make it very hard for someone to go to bat for you with all the shit you put you yourself and your fan base through and the boxing world through. And Calvin's always tried to say the right things to not offend you. Right. But hey,
to that, I'll say this, and then we'll do the
he stand down when you brought in Barry as the head trainer for the Lamont Roach fight.
Talked you up.
Right.
And some coaches just made for it. Much people think I hate Sean dad. I've told Sean every time, you need to stay with your dad, haven't I?
Oh, yeah.
Despite all the discussion surrounding the split and accusations of betrayal, there is another side to the story. Sean Porter believes Tank has become comfortable training alongside Jose Benavidez Sr., and that sense of confidence could play an important role in his future. The partnership has already generated plenty of attention, especially since Team Benavidez has recently worked with several well-known fighters. Only a few months earlier, Ryan Garcia trained with the camp before earning a win over Mario Barrios. Following that success, many fans feel this new training environment could help Tank continue improving, refine his abilities, and elevate his performances in future bouts.
How does that work? I'm not sure if that's a great matchup.
I feel like there's some comfort there.
Is that what it is?
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like there's some
They
comfort
both
there.
killers.
He's down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Miami, yeah.
It's Washington.
Yeah, he's between
Seattle, Washington, Florida, Arizona, Vegas.
Yeah. He be everywhere?
Yeah. Which might match the lifestyle of Gervonta Davis, you know.
Yeah. Surprising to see it, I think. But I feel like he's comfortable with Jose. And just telling y'all what I know, sometimes that's all it takes. Whatever's gonna get this light flip up, turned on, and keep it on, Sometimes it's comfort.
Some believe Jose may not be the best fit for Tank, arguing that his coaching style is naturally better suited to his son, David Benavidez. Others reject that view, noting that Jose has spent years training a variety of fighters and has achieved success with athletes outside his own family, including Ryan Garcia. Sean Porter also shared his thoughts on the growing rift between Tank and Calvin Ford, saying the issues likely developed over an extended period rather than appearing overnight. According to Porter, every fighter